this is heavy.
Weren't you like a skydiver at one time?
Yeah, I did. When I was living in Sacramento, it's like a random like,
That is
Craigslist
like the
job.
coolest thing you've ever
Indoor
done,
skydiving.
dude.
Yeah.
What was the deal with that, man?
I lost my fucking mind when I got like the actual like got the job. Like I still had to go take like a physical test and like go talk with the head instructor and the general manager of the place.
How much skydiving experience did you have before this?
A big fucking goose egg. None.
So you found an ad on Craigslist.
Yeah, it was something like that. Like I just found some shit online and was just like,
Ooh, skydiving.
Indoor
cool.
skydiving. Okay,
I got
sure.
this.
And I've always wanted to do it. Like I saw my parents like went on vacation in Chattanooga one time, and they did it, and it was like, it's in the early days of like indoor like wind tunnel skydiving, and it's like clear now. Like going through like the flight instructor or like the flight instructor school or whatever, that like they had no idea what they were doing. Like it's a wonder my parents are both still alive because
Really?
they just have them in giant baggy suits, which is like much harder to control, much easier for the wind to like catch you and lift you up because the technology wasn't as good. Like now, like
Just a big fan.
yeah, so like the way they have it now, there's like all these
Big
kind of
fan,
crazy
vented out the ceiling.
fins and-
Baggy suit, throw them
Yeah.
in there, man.
Turn it
Now
fast
it's
enough.
Turn it on.
Yeah, now it's
They
like
start floating.
recycling. So it's like 190 miles an hour up.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, dude.
everything you know about physics, just throw it out the fucking window.
So there's an ad that or something you found online. Are they
Yeah.
needing instructors?
Yes.
They're needing people to
Yeah.
instruct. So
It's
they're
a
like
4-week training.
Come join our thing, and we're going to train you how to
from
be a
4
flight
a.m.
instructor.
to noon, or I think it was like 4 a.m. to noon every day, because they can't close down the wind tunnel. Otherwise, they said that they spent like outrageous money on every like person that goes through like flight instructor school, like gets a training program. They spend like shitloads of money on like wind tunnel time and whatever.
What did this cost to you?
Nothing. I got paid.
Really?
Yeah, I
So
got
they're
paid,
paying you to do this.
Yeah, I got paid like I was like $15 an hour or some shit.
Dude.
And like I'm so broke at the time, like flat fucking broke. I'm having to borrow money for lunch. Like I'm riding with other people from Sacramento to the Bay because I had to do.
You're
it
gonna
was like 2
pay
hours.
me to get in a wind tunnel?
Yeah,
Deal.
Dude,
Sign me up, man.
it's like outrageously expensive for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I can't imagine what it takes. How much energy is
you get like
consumed.
5 1-minute trips, and it's like $100 or something. So it's crazy. And you can buy like bigger blocks at a time or whatever. And then there's people that are so good at it. Like you can see like YouTube videos of this shit, and they make it
insane.
look so easy. It is not that easy. I dare anyone to try that who thinks that's easy.
So what's the point? Like, why
So,
are they training you?
They're training me to be the person inside to keep you, the customer, from dying.
So is it just for this facility?
Yeah. But I mean,
just
they have them all over the world. There's like
Okay.
one in Dubai and like all these other places.
So they're like, hey, we just need somebody here. We need new instructors.
Yeah, they were supposed to be opening a new one in Sacramento. So we were getting trained there, and then there was going to be a spread. And I was probably going to go back to the one in Sacramento. It was like Roseville, like a suburb of it.
Okay.
And I did it, and it was like everything I thought it could be. And then like super stressed out, all this crazy shit. And my instructors are telling me like 2 different things. Like it was if somebody like gets on their back, which is like a really dangerous position.
Why?
Because so to give you an idea of like how crazy this is, like imagine like standing up. Like you can't just stand there like this because your arms are and you're gonna go flying. Like
Okay.
and if you're fucking
I've never been in
heavy-
one, so I don't know.
Have you've been skydiving before, right?
No, I've never.
Oh,
been
you haven't?
skydiving. No,
Okay.
I've never done it.
If you wearing like normal clothes or even like a form-fitting suit to catch the least amount of air as possible, if you do this before you can put your hand back on your chest, your feet are above your head. You're fucking flipping in the air. It's just that fast. The wind's going up at like 150 to 190 miles an hour.
Wow.
Everything you know about physics does not exist in that wind tunnel.
Okay.
To walk forwards, you lean backwards because your back acts as a wing and pushes you. Great sound
okay.
effect.
Yeah.
Like flying is so fucking hard, and so like as an instructor, the job is to
You have to be good enough to do your own thing, while also controlling someone who's like wigging out.
You go in and you talk to people, you give them the safety briefing, you give them the suits and the earplugs and the goggles and the helmet, and then you go into the wind tunnel and there's like a staging area, and then like you hop in and you tell them exactly how to do it, and then you hold on to them, and you just basically you want to keep them flying and having as much fun as possible because you want them to come back and keep spending money. It's like a great business model.
Sure.
And to be honest, I mean, if you can afford it, it's fucking worth it. It sounds stupid, money wise, but it's fucking worth it. It's so much fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, okay. It's amazing. You're flying. You're flying because there's a giant fan shoving air up, but like you're flying.
So you signed up for this,
and
you're going through the school.
Yeah.
So what was that like?
Intense. Yeah, they told us that they've had like Army Rangers not make it through.
Really?
Yeah. It was like, and I'm like super small, and like I think 280, 300 was like the max weight of people to do it, and I have to be able to do those. Like, they told me that like obviously if they can or whatever, they'll put the bigger people with the bigger like customers or whatever, but like I have to be able to keep like a grown fucking man like that's 200 something pounds
flailing around, just going
like
crazy,
flying into the wall and breaking his neck.
Oh my god!
And like it happened so fast. Like it was fun because the instructors were good enough at flying that they could fly like a customer and like be shaky or whatever.
But they knew not to,
and they could
like,
just dive, and it looked like they're dying. Like it just looked like, that's bad. Like it's like sitting there watching someone else do it, and they're just like and then just head straight down. And then if you don't catch them, if you fuck up, they know how to land to not get hurt. But it's scary. It's like scary to watch the one dude who's in training with you that kind of sucks or whatever. It's scary, and I didn't even like watching him go through that. Like especially
much less
going through
being
it myself.
the dude that sucks.
You have to like catch them, and like you have to use the wind to catch them. So you have to like instead of like trying to hold their weight, you have to like spread their body out to like act like a kite.
Yeah, okay.
And like
so it's just like retraining your brain.
Yeah, and it was learning I had to relearn how to walk. I had to learn how to like carve. I still like it looks stupid like what I'm doing, but this is like I'm pretty sure this was like the way to it almost looks like a dab or something silly. You look dumb if you were just like standing in a room
the wind in a way to like make your body spin.
It was something like this, and like you could use that to like because you have to everything. Once your feet leave the ground, you're in control of everything, and like if you point your toe down, it's gonna change your whole body.
Wow,
it's fascinating.